Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of voice of radio. So today we need to have a look at Pokemon Card 151, or I suppose Scarlet and Violet 151, as it is actually known in English. Now, we looked at a bunch of stuff there a couple of days ago when the set was announced, and that was all lovely. But there were a bunch of questions we were left with. I don't have all the answers for you today, but I have a bunch of them, and I'm delighted about it. Starting off with the Elite Trainer Box promo. We talked about the Elite Trainer Box before. We didn't know what the promo was. I told you it was overwhelmingly likely to be the Snorlax, because basically there were two artwork rares that we knew were being taken out of the set. So it kind of made sense that one of them was the Snorlax, which was being taken out to be used in here. But now it is confirmed, it is official, we have images of both the regular and the Pokemon Center exclusive Snorlax. It is just the illustration rare, the artwork rare from the 151 set over in Japan, which like I say, that is to be expected, but it's nice to have that confirmation. Of course, we can now see it in all of its English language glory, and of course, we can see it with the Pokemon Center stamp as well. The ability is officially called Voraciousness, love that. Once during your turn, you may put up to 2 leftovers cards from your discard pile into your hand, and then the attack is just Fudding Press, 130 damage, you deal 30 to yourself. Nice little tip. If you want to be playing the Pokemon card game 151, it's not about the attack here for Snorlax, it's not relevant. It is the fact that you can put 2 leftovers back into your hand every turn. That is what makes this so awesome, because of the Electrode that we are getting in the set. The Electrode is kind of awesome, because for a single energy, you do 20 damage, but you can discard as many tools as you like from your Pokemon and deal 40 more for each one discarded. So get a couple of Snorlax on your field, and then all of a sudden, every turn, you're like doing minimum 180 damage for a single energy, quite possibly more. Yeah. Electrode Snorlax. I don't know if Electrode Snorlax is going to be good. Might end up being a bit of a gimmicky deck and never ending up being particularly playable. But I do know that I'm definitely going to give it a good old go. So that's the Elite Trainer Box promo. That's lovely. We've also got some more information about the Ultra Premium Collection. Now, this has actually gone up for pre-order at Best Buy, and we know it is a $120 product, which honestly is about right. This does seem pretty gosh darn good, honestly. $120 does seem about right for this, because it's awesome and it's got a whole bunch of stuff in. Obviously, we know it's got 16 booster packs. That ain't too bad, ladies and gentlemen. But we also know that there's an etched foil promo card featuring Mew EX, which unconfirmed, but it's almost certainly the special art rare. Like, to the point where it would be absolutely stunning at this stage if it wasn't the special art rare. Because, again, like I told you in the video the other day, we are missing a special illustration rare. There should be 8 in the set. There were in Japan. There are, in fact, only 7 in the set, which means one of them has to have been taken away. And we're getting a special Mew in the bottom. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. This one writes itself. We also know we're getting an artwork rare Mewtwo, but in the same way, 2 have been removed from the set. One we now know for an absolute fact confirmed is Snorlax in the Elite Trainer Box. If the other one isn't just the regular Mew from the Japanese set popped into the Ultra Premium Collection, that would be weird. And annoyingly, we don't have the image of the Metal Mew. That's really sad, but we do have the image of some of the accessories here. So we can see the dice. They're kind of relevant for a Mew. That's cool. We can see the coin. The coin is actually genuinely quite beautiful. And I know we shouldn't be getting terribly excited about a coin. I'm not getting that excited about a coin, but it's a pretty cool coin. If we're honest, that is a pretty cool coin. So that's rather lovely. But we can also see the playmat. I adore this playmat. Most of the playmats that we get that are in products are not that great. I'm not saying they're bad, don't get me wrong, they're fine. But it's very rare that we get a playmat that's included in a product like this, and the playmat is legitimately great. As far as I'm concerned, this playmat is legitimately great. Firstly, as we were told before, it has got a stitched edge. please, please, please don't sleep on how great that is. You can see it on the image on the screen. There's a stitching all the way round. Basically, what that means is the edges aren't going to fray. You may notice the mat I use for all of my openings on this channel has a stitched edge. And the reason I use that for opening after opening after opening is because it doesn't get wrecked, no matter how much I use it. So basically, yeah. It's just stunning. It's absolutely stunning, and I absolutely love it. This is really, really cool. And then you've got the design, and the design of this is absolutely stunning. Like, it's literally just the silhouettes of the original 151 Pokemon. But to put it another way, it's the silhouettes of the original 151 Pokemon. That's brilliant. And then, of course, you've got the Mew with the Pokeball, just like we see on the booster pack. I adore this. I mean, I was going to buy the Ultra Premium Collection for the Mew and the Mewtwo promos, and also the Metal Mew. Like, if you take the playmat out, I'm still buying this product. But now you're telling me this as well? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely yes. Huge fan. Absolutely adore it. This is wonderful. Oh, and while we're here, we've got to look at the deck box as well. The deck box actually looks like a proper deck box, like a proper plastic deck box with a folding over front, not just a plastic one, just a little cardboard one. Could be wrong there, but this one looks pretty gosh darn cool. And again, it's got the silhouettes of the original 151. And I'm in, ladies and gentlemen. I am absolutely in. I am so hyped for this Ultra Premium Collection. And I know, like, when it comes to Ultra Premium Collection, we know there's basically two realities here. There is the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection reality. That is where it's massively underprinted, and it's almost impossible to get hold of, and the price absolutely skyrockets, and it's really difficult to find. And then there is the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection reality, where Pokemon overprint it, it's really easy to find, and it doesn't hold value. I can't tell you which one of these it's going to be, but what I can tell you is that actually, if I were Pokemon, I would have learned my lesson from the Ultra Premium Collection celebrations. We saw what happened with the celebrations one, and that people really weren't happy about that. People were very upset about that. Whereas the Charizard one, people loved it. And yeah, fine, I know that it got reduced and it was really easy to find and blah, blah, blah. But people were happy with how easy it was to find. The only people upset with the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection were the scalpers who were trying to make money off it, who couldn't because it was so overprinted. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't work for Pokemon. I don't have any insider information. But I would suggest that there is a very high likelihood this is overprinted, and that is awesome. Now, the poster collection. We've got some updates on that as well. I can show you the front and the back of the poster, and it's glorious. A bunch of people did correct me, by the way. The Japanese poster I showed you in the previous video was actually released in the file collections. I apologize. I did know that. Had a little bit of a brain fart during the past video. Apologies. However, we can see this one now, and it's beautiful. I love it. And like, I know I'm being overly effusive in my praise, and I don't really care, honestly. Because on the one side, it's got the silhouettes of all the 151 Pokemon, and it looks really cool, and everyone's going to want it for that. And then on the other side, it's got almost the full set list. Now, when I say almost the full set list, what I mean by that is, it's got all of the Pokemon. It doesn't have the artwork rares, or basically any of the secret rares, and it doesn't have the trainers, but it has all the 151 Pokemon. In a really cool little touch, they've gone and made all of the EXs double size. So you've got all of just the regular cards there in order, but then the EXs come in at twice the size and just kind of look a bit more imposing. Because they're EXs, they get a bit of special treatment. I think that's probably fair. And I just think this is awesome. I mean, I had to buy this for the Okacheke Bulbasaur anyway. There is no way I'm not picking up any product that's got an Okacheke promo in. But, yeah. Now it's got this beautiful poster in as well. This is cool, ladies and gentlemen. This is very cool. Now, we have had a better look at the binder in the binder collection. I don't have much to add, because you could kind of see the binder just from the promo image we had previously, but now we've got a better look at it. Yeah. By the way, if the picture looks a little bit weird, it's because it's got one of those little elastic strips to hold it closed. There's not a weird break in the artwork. It is a white fabric strip, elastic strip, which, helps to hold it closed. And shows that Porygon's right next to it, which makes me very happy. Again, similar kind of thing to what we've seen before. We've got ourselves the coloured silhouettes with the logo and the Mew with the Pokeball. It's kind of beautiful, and I kind of love it. It's awesome. And then the last thing we've got a bit of a look at here is the Alakazam and Zapdos from the boxes. We finally got proper looks. And I know we saw them there the other day, but we saw them in the promo packaging. Now we can actually have a look at the cards properly. One of the things that makes me really happy, Mitsuhiro Arita has done this Alakazam as well. Because, of course, we knew Mitsuhiro Arita had done the previous Alakazam, and this makes perfect sense, because remember what they've done here is they've given every evolution line to an artist. So the whole Alakazam evolution line goes to Mitsuhiro Arita. So it would be really weird if they hadn't then given the alternate art Alakazam to Arita as well. They have done. Life is good. As for Zapdos, again, they have given Takeyoa here the art. So we got two different Zapdos done by the same artist, which kind of had to be the case. It would have been weird if they make this whole point about giving the whole evolution line to one artist, and it was one of the points they made in their press release. It would then be weird if they turned around and gave a promotional version of the same card with different art to a different artist. That would have just been a weird way around to do it. And I would not have been happy. But they didn't. And I am happy. So yay! Life is good. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about Pokemon Card 151. Tell me how excited you are by all of it. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Wafflos, who's been a support of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for both the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.